Hi everybody. Today we're doing a little cultivating. This is kind of a continuation of my last video. It's the same day. I had showed you what I'd done by lunchtime, and this is the afternoon. So anyways, we're cultivating with the blacks, and we will try to get this done. And Abby is actually coming over after her work, and she's going to help in the garden, and we're going to cultivate the garden probably with Ken. I was planning on it, but now actually we may just use Lady because we haven't used her yet for a couple days. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure Brenda has some things to show about what she's been doing in her garden also. And so let's get at it. Careful, careful. So this is actually the second time I've cultivated this field. The corn is growing very slow this year. It's been so cold and wet, and I have troubles covering corn up to the cultivator with this particular cultivator. So the first time we cultivated this, I actually used just a single horse and the walking cultivator. Brenda led the horse and I did the cultivating, and we were able to get through without covering hardly any corn ups, which was great. Now on this particular cultivator, I am digging it actually too deep. But because of that, I've actually got my shovels really close together, so I'm making kind of just a path up through. And it's working pretty good because I'm not covering stuff up much. I have made some shields before to keep the dirt from covering the corn up, but they're just made out of wood, and sometimes I've made them out of steel, but they just never work that great. And they have a rolling disc that would work really good, but I don't have one. I'm curious what your thoughts are, and what you guys have used and seen used on these cultivators to keep from covering corn up. Seem like I'm covering much stuff up?
No, you're not. Too much. Where it was really, really wet, it seemed like it does it more. But really you're not. You're doing good. You're doing good. It's still really wet.
Yeah, I know. Well, this year, because of the 3 stallions that I have, has caused me a problem that I've never had before. All 3 of the stallions are together now and doing fine, and they're in the pasture, which is directly ahead of us in this field. So, because of that, I don't feel comfortable coming out here with Lady and doing any work and driving her right up close to the fence on the pasture where these 3 stallions are. As you might be able to imagine, the catastrophe that could be happening if I got close and they thought she was in heat maybe, or whatever, being young studs, breaking the fence and all 3 of them coming over and paying Lady a visit. It would be a very bad situation. So the only way I'm going to be using Lady is taking the studs out of this pasture and putting them in another pasture. The other day I was raking and tedding the hay in the hayfield, and I'll have several hayfields here that I'll be cutting and haying, and I need to be able to use Lady. And so I'm going to have to probably keep running these studs back and forth to the other pasture where they will be out of the way and not any risk, and so that I can be using Lady in the fields. If you guys get some suggestions as to what else I might be able to do, let me know, but I'm afraid I'm just going to have to be moving them back and forth. In some ways that's okay though, because the more they're handled and the more they're brought into the barn even, the better the colts will be, and the more use they get. That's just really good for them. Oh, we have one more pass down the center, and this section will be done.
Hi there.
So,
this isn't the normal horse.
we have Abby here with us this afternoon, and Abby's gonna help cultivate the garden.
Stuck.
She was just saying this is not her normal horse. She usually has Lady, but Ken is doing it today.
I think that he's really taller.
He is taller, and he's also wider.
Okay, what we've got here is from here over there's nothing, and you got like 3 rows of corn, whatever. So you got a hoe down there or something?
A hoe? Oh yeah, I do. Yep. A marker.
Huh? Step. 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 Who?
I had said earlier in the video I was going to use, or might use Lady to do this job, which she does quite often. But I'd already had Ken harnessed up, and I was feeling kind of lazy, so I just decided I might as well use him.
Ken was out cultivating, as you saw, in the cornfield. So Jim thought he'd be nice and calm and ready just to walk sensibly this afternoon. And he is a slow walker anyways. And he seems to be doing really well. The row ends are the tricky part. Making sure they go straight in. Oh, we're still unearthing stones.
There's a thing there, Mama.
Thanks, Abs. Some of my row markers have been knocked over. Don't want Ken to step on those. Whitey's come to visit. I'd have to say that I'm not very proud of my garden right now. And a lot of it is because it's been wet.
How you doing?
And things at least have started to come up. But things seem like they're a little bit yellow and haven't grown very well yet. This cultivation should help. It seems to air out the soil and help quite a bit when we cultivate. And I think we'll see this week that things are really going to start to grow, because we're also getting a lot of warmth this week that we didn't have before. Some of these rows are tricky because stuff is barely up. The carrots and the onions are in that row, and yikes, it's hard to see. I am glad I planted onions with carrots.
Is this all one big hoe?
Are good markers.
Is this all one big space?
Yes, there's two it's a double row here, like a double space, because I have pumpkins and stuff coming up, so I wanted extra room.
Okay, so there's nothing here.
So there's nothing between here and over there.
Okay, give us that.
Kenny, you're doing so good. So proud.
What about me, Mom? Am I doing
Yeah,
good?
you're doing really great too.
Thank you.
Actually, Abs. It's not that easy.
Are you planting pumpkins?
Those are, yeah. They're not supposed to be with the corn, but that's what happened. Oops.
Three. Those stones look nice, Mama.
My tomatoes just don't look too great as of right now. But we'll see what happens. Potatoes are up. The good thing actually is the weeds just really started coming, and that means that the soil is starting to warm up. And I was digging deeper in the soil this afternoon, and I really don't think it's super warm. And it needs to be in order for things to really grow.
Three. It's okay, Ken. It's okay.
Outside window to do it again. So that's where we just came from.
Okay.
Just getting close to the boxes.
He doesn't like the boxes.
Now I can hoe up my potatoes, and that'll really help them out. And I've got to
I think they were creeping him
already
out.
get on it because I've seen some potato bugs.
Mama, your guineas will eat the potato bugs right off the plants.
If I can get them to full adulthood, maybe they will. As close as you can, hon. It's great. That's
Good
hard right there.
That has to be closer for me to do it.
Well, that's as close as he's willing to get.
This is as close as Kenny wants to go. He doesn't want to step on the boxes.
Okay, Ken, one more time. You can do it.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Abby.
What'd you say?
A couple times on the end.
Okay. Go zip.
Maybe a couple of those before I widen my cultivator out, we probably could do a little bit more closer to. Can you see how far we need to go? I can come back through.
No, I think I'll...
Come back 2 times.
Okay. So they're going to do the whole end because I still have corn to plant in there. Here's a toady. Toady. If you want to go through some of the potatoes, because that would be great.
Oh, which ones are the potatoes?
This spot where there's nothing down the center too, just think. We could hit it right down the center here. So there's nothing here at all?
No, there's two rows, so no, there's nothing there.
So this spot here, Abby.
Okay.
Try and get this cleaned up.
Okay.
And I don't know.
But just the potatoes, like the more you can dig in there, the more I can hoe them up.
Right.
Everything else looks fairly good. This row right here is a little, I don't know.
I'm pass on that for you outside. And here.
Okay. Goes up.
So Abby, after this, is going up to work on her house. She might grace us with supper. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she'll be up there working, and she had a video come out today about her house renovations, a drill and a dream. If you haven't gone over to look at that, you should go take a look.
Lots
It's
of
very,
fun.
very interesting.
Making progress.
Yep. Gotta have a good attitude and see the progress when you're working on a project like that, because it's gonna take a while. Kenny, where are you going? There you go. That's a boy.
Yeah, Mom, your rocks look really nice in the middle.
What's that?
Your rocks look really nice in the middle.
Oh, yeah. I'll show everybody after. As soon as I can. I'm glad you got this worked up. It'll make it a lot easier to plant some more corn. I know, it's really wet. This is going to help things out a lot, I think.
Oh, sorry. There was a hair in my mouth.
One more time, Abby.
I think Abby definitely deserves supper tonight for doing this. She's already a busy girl, and she's taken time to do this, so I appreciate it.
Anything for you.
Thanks, Abs.
I don't think I did this one 2 times.
Kenny really seems to be doing good on this.
Yeah, he is good. He's a fast turner.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Good.
Yeah.
Stand back up. All right.
So here's the finished shot.
You're good.
Now I can hoe everything up and hopefully help it to grow.
Well done.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
You did really good, Kenny, not bucking her off.
Yeah, he has before.
Yeah, he has before. So I just wanted to show everybody the finished product. This is what I was working on this afternoon with the stone, and then I put the pavers
This looks
on
great
top.
too, Mom.
Just flat rocks, and I used some of the stones we have from the garden and from that were in the driveway to make these little
Yeah,
beds.
super cute.
Yeah, so I'm going to plant some flowers. I think I'm going to plant some seeds.
What are these?
Strawberries.
Oh, those are strawberries too, right? Are there
Yep.
strawberries on them?
Yep, they have strawberries on them. Yep.
I'm gonna go eat some.
So I'm going to plant some seeds and hope everything grows. Well, thanks for coming along with us today. It's been a long day, and we thank you for your support and for watching what's going on with us. We hope everything's well with you. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button. It's just a matter of clicking that, and it's free. It just will let you know when we have a new video coming out, and especially if you click the little bell. Tap the bell and it will notify you. And remember, there is a newsletter that comes out every Tuesday. It is free. If you want to read other things that are going on, about other things going on in our life, questions, quotes, that sort of thing, you can sign up. Just look in the description below. Take care and have a great day.
Bye.